Bob Fryer right here in the AAPEX studio. I want to thank our sponsors, Repairify and Great Water 360 Auto Care. Right now we're joined by Dan Autey, he's with Stryton. Dan,
pleasure to be here.
Good to have you here. Nice jacket, I like that. It's a little cool in here, isn't it?
Exactly.
A little bit. We've been talking the last few days a lot about batteries and the need pretty much for a change, because right now the standard is the 12 volt, the 12 volts in all these cars, but it's like the boulder coming down the hill. There's a change coming,
Absolutely.
You've got to start running, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's an interesting time in the aftermarket when you look at the car park, 290 million vehicles, average age 12 years and growing. You know, there's a wide range of vehicles on the market, and there's a transition happening where, you know, a 12 volt battery, we call it an SLI, starting, lighting, ignition, was there to basically start the vehicle.
Start your car.
Start the car.
After that, the engine is taking care of everything.
Yeah, the engine, the alternator kicks in, runs all your accessories.
Yeah.
Well, that's starting to change as electrical loads started to increase on vehicles. You need a buffer in there. You need something to handle these, what we call parasitic drains or off-cycle loads, right, on the vehicle. You need something to operate those accessories, and a standard starting battery was never intended to do it. So what you need now, with the electrical loads and then now going into start-stop technology on vehicles, you need a starting and a cycling battery. So something that can actually handle drain on the product to run accessories, fast recharge, and have the ability to charge back up and cycle over and over.
Now, where are we in that? Because you say we need this type of battery. Obviously, there's somebody out there inventing this type of battery.
Absolutely.
Where are we in that?
We're there. If you look at start-stop technology, 50% of the OE builds have start-stop technology in the vehicles today. What you need for that is that you need a starting and cycling battery. So something like an AGM or an EFB battery is what's meant to be in those vehicle applications. That's going to continue to grow in the OE. You know, start-stop allows us to take over 7 million pounds of greenhouse gases out of the environment. It saves on gas mileage because you're stopping your vehicle and the system is kicking it back on, so you're creating an opportunity to save on gas. So that transition's happening today, and the consumer's going to have choice. Do I want AGM or EFB? AGM was predominantly the technology that started in OE, but now it's transitioning to EFB. So when we talk about half the OE builds are start-stop, 30% plus of those are now EFB, which is enhanced flooded battery technology. So it's going to continue to grow.
Tell me if my dates are off here, but maybe 20 years ago, hybrids were really unique. You know, you didn't see that many on the road, and now, you know, the electric car is pretty much everywhere. Where do you see us in 20 years, and are we going to need, you know, new batteries then as well?
Yeah, I think you're going to continue to see the transition. You're always going to have some internal combustion engines, right? We're going to train. They've
never going to get away from that.
Never going to get away. You're going to have your hybrids. You're going to have your start-stop. We think that hybrid vehicles are going to be the stopgap before full electrification. So you're going to see lead acid play a significant role in all of those applications, even into the EV applications, because you still need a backup battery, lead acid battery for that technology. But lithium ion will also start to play as a technology going into the future, and as a premium option today for customers who want a real premium battery in their vehicle.
Let me ask you this, because we're asking more of the battery, right, to do, but is this battery also going to be one that is more sustainable, that maybe lasts longer than a 12 volt? Well,
from sustainability perspective, I'll start a little bit with, first of all, lead acid batteries are the most recycled product on the planet. Okay, think about that. 99% of a lead acid battery is recycled. At some point, you know, the holy grail we really see with lithium batteries is recycling. There's not recycling capability for lithium today, so it doesn't have that circular economy that lead acid does. So that's why lead acid's going to have a very long lifespan in the automotive industry. You're going to see lithium come in, but really what we're trying to do is you got to find a sustainable way to recycle lithium similar to what we've done with lead acid.
Dan, pleasure to talk to you.
Pleasure to talk to you.
Enjoy the rest of AAPEX.
Fantastic.
All righty.
Thanks for having me.
And as you are out enjoying all that is going on here in AAPEX, make sure that you snap those pictures, take those videos, and post them to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you are. Make sure you use the hashtag AAPEX23. I'm Bob Fryer right here in the AAPEX studio, and we'll see you again.